Sawadee I'm Yusuke from Koto Space Bangkok. Today I'm gonna teach how to make Mayongchid roll cake. For the roll cake, there are mainly two parts. One is baking the sponge cake, and the other is put the fruits and cream and then roll it. First, before start, need to prepare the baking mold with a baking paper and this mold. This mold is the size is 17.5 square and the height is 4 centimeter. This is my rice brown oil. Now to mold is finished. Before preparing the ingredient, start preheat the oven. 170 degree with airflow. Now I'm preparing the ingredient, and the egg yolk 24 gram is around 1 pics, but a little more, so just cut it. Now it's a 25 around, and it's okay. And this one might use for the adjustment of the texture, so just leave it. For egg white, some actually black or some like a white part is inside, so just take it out. I normally refill from my egg white stock in the freezer. I think enough. This is all ingredient of the biscuit souffle sponge cake. Ingredient is quite simple and also procedure also simple. You just follow from this side to this side. Firstly, just define the unsalted butter and the milk, egg and egg yolk and mix with egg white, baking powder and the soft flour. This one also okay to mix and shift in advance. Egg white. This one should be chilled. And since this one is frozen and defrosting, no worry about the chilling things. But if you use egg white without frozen, I recommend that you must use the fridge to keep the egg white chilled. And this one is sugar to make a meringue. And the process is very simple. Firstly, this mixture, milk and butter, boil. And when it's boiled, this pan is hot. And add this mixture of flour and mix with spatula. And when the powder is disappeared, add this egg and keep mixing. If mixing, it's become like a paste, like sugar cream. Then they keep mixing. There's some like a chunk of powder is disappear and smoother. Check the texture. If water is not enough, just use additional egg yolk. After making this paste, can make a meringue here. Then meringue and the egg yolk paste and combine and put in the mold and bake in the oven 170 degree 20 minutes. Start boiling with a high heat. So it's time to add the powder, shifted powder, and mix lightly. Powder absorbs the milk mixture, and if wet enough, means they cannot see so much powder. Add the egg yolk and mix faster. And then now it's a little chunky, means not smooth, but keep mixing. Flour is heated, become creamy, and add in the egg yolk. Also make it creamier. And mix it. Now it's getting smoother and creamier, and check the texture. And falling down, and yeah, it's like a beautiful triangle shape. And now time to make a meringue. So use firstly just crush it a little. High speed is okay. Crush and make the egg smoother, and add the white sugar in 3 times. and second. And mix a little and stop. It's a more like a harder, but still creamy. So the last sugar and make it firm. And check it. And the criteria of the completion, even you flip it, never fall down. And make the bubble tinier with the slower speed. Then it's finished, so mix with the egg yolk base. Okay, now make sure each component is soft enough, and 1/3 of the meringue inside of this base, and mix well. And once mix it well, you can add inside the leftover the meringue. And this one, not to crush the bubble so much. This one, like mix gently, not to crush the meringue. Okay, now it's well mixed, so just pour around the 115 to the 130. So this one 125. Okay, and spread with a scraper in a flat way, especially around the corner. This sponge doesn't melt, so it's in the oven, so it means need to make it flat. 4 minutes left, so the color is going to be a real brown color. Take off and cover the wrap. Very fluffy and looks nice. Cover this wrap. And anyone can check when it's made and let you in freezer. So while waiting the sponge chilled, just make a slice of Mayongchid and slice like this. Take out the outside skin first, and when using knife, like sliding, not the press and to crush the meat. Carefully see which part is a line of the seed. You imagine the mango, so it's like a rugby ball shape. So you just check which direction is a rugby ball, like this shape or this shape, and trim out this line and the opposite side. Also trim out like this. I mean, align the rugby ball shape, and rotate the meat. Trim off around the seed. Some like a seed is left, so just trim out a little, like 5 centimeter, maximum 1 centimeter, and you can keep in fridge till the time for assembling. Now roll cake is chilled, so start filling up. Then you can see the beautiful surface. Peel off. Bake pot and sliding and bake it and keep it moist. And somehow it's okay. No need to be so serious because we're gonna use soon. I'm going to prepare the cream, and this time make 1 roll cake, so mascarpone 10 gram and cream 100 gram is okay. And whenever make a whipped cream, use the ice pack. Cream is inside filling of the roll cake, so I targeted around 70% to 80%, 70%. And whenever make cream, whisk a little and put it. And spread it. Mayongchid. Align 3 lines. First we make U shape like this. Then slide and press with a ruler like this, and to make all the shape. Then finish the side of the cream a little, and the opposite side as well. do the cream on the side, going like this, then rolling, and the corner, just bend it, and in this condition, put in the fridge 1 hour, then serve. So here is the setup of the topping, cutting board and knife, and the dish to serve for customer, and the plate to sprinkle the matcha, and shifter, spoon, and tray is convenient. And the matcha, I normally use a Tsujiki gokujou, and the burner to warm up the knife. When you use a matcha, take out from the fridge and leave it 5 to 10 minutes. Slice and decorate. Edge. And slice like this, and place it and trim from the top. Not to put the cream side, the surface of the cream so much. And when it's ready, just place on the plate. Then serve. There are several points to check the quality. First, to make sure the sponge is chewy and fluffy. Second is alignment of the fruits, and also cream is filled enough. Also, this some closer connection of the sponge well.